Hello neighbors, and welcome to the tutorial neighborhood. In this new series, I'm going to be showing you guys cool tips and tricks and things like that that you could use in your mansions, your big houses, or whatever you're building. I can't wait to see it. Now, one of my subscribers, he suggested that I do a tutorial, so I created this Barbie doll Ken house behind me, and on this episode we're going to be doing things in lighting. So without further ado, I think it's appropriate that we get into lighting. Let's get this thing started and I can show you guys some cool tricks. So today's video is lighting ideas and different designs. First things first is when I like to build my blocks 5 blocks high. You can see where I did the walls. Another thing I could stress most importantly is to make sure that you have a ceiling and a floor. You see how I doubled up on that? That way, in case that I want to put either any block in or even a lighting block in, you can see that it has no effect whatsoever on the top floor. So please make sure when you're building to have those two rules. Make sure that at least you're building 5 blocks high on the wall, and make sure that you're having doubling up. One of the little tricks that I do right here is I like to put a lighting in on the ground, and you can see that I'm putting in quartz steps, and look at that. You see how the light just pops through there? That's one little tip and trick that you guys can do. Another thing that you guys want to do when you start building your rooms or whatever is the first thing is you want to have crown molding ceilings. It doesn't matter what the color is. It could be either quartz step, it could be either the concrete, it could be anything you want, whatever the theme of the house is that you want. Just make sure that you have the crown molding. Look, it adds so much flair, it adds so much design, and it just adds so much. This is another thing that I do right here. You can see I did this on one of the last videos I did, which is the glass ice house, where I basically put either a glowstone or a sea lantern down there. And here I'm just going to be crazy funky with it and just throw any kind of sign on here. And here, I did that off camera, and now let's just throw any kind of carpet design on there. I use cyan for this one right here just because cyan is my favorite color on Minecraft, just because it goes with my logo with the C. So it's one of my favorite colors. But you can see what I did there. You guys could throw any kind of design on there. I can't wait to see what you guys do. For ceiling lighting, this is one of my basic ones right here that I do. I even use this on the East Wing Mansion. You can see on the East Wing Mansion, this is the same thing that I use right here. Just put in any kind of glowstone, sea lantern, and then you could throw little chest on or trap doors on top of it. Here, this is really basic right here, but I use this a lot. You could just put any kind of glowstone or any kind of lighting in on the floor, and then put carpet on top of it. I even do it for like if I'm doing landscaping. A lot of landscaping, if I don't want glowstones or things showing through like this, I'll just put green on top of it, just like this, fellas. And you could do the same way. That way you don't have creepers, mobs, or any of those kind of problems, and it still looks beautiful. So let's get some kind of what do you want to call this, like a coffee table? Yeah, let's get a coffee table design going right here, where look, I'm just putting in any kind of lighting on, and then I'm going to add in some quartz half slabs right here, and look, the lighting just pops through. Here already I'm building a what is this, I'm just putting a what do you want to call this, like kind of a lamp or a table lamp on top of the coffee table. I like to add these different designs and just do different things with it. You could add any kind of upside down step that you want, any kind of stairs, and I mean whatever the theme of your house is, you could do it and just add it to it. I'm also going to put, let's see here, I'm going to put in these look at that right there. What I like to do a lot too is add bushes and just a lot of different bushes and things like that to my design. You would be surprised that bushes will give you life, and bushes will give you light as well. It will give you life and light. So you can see that's just a quick design. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just throwing things to the wind. Here you can see right here, just slapping it down, throwing some tables to the window. I like to do this a lot. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, you guys can have fun with it. Look here, let me switch it up. Look at that. Put that there. Put an upside down stair right there, and let's put some, I don't know, let's put some some flower pots on here. It doesn't matter what kind of flower pots. Now, one of the things I love to do is I love to add a beacon, and I love to put it on a brewing station. But when I use beacons, I put signs on it. I don't like just plain beacons by itself. You can see it looks so much better like that. And let's put another flower pot right there. And then underneath tables, I like to add a little bit of flair. Let's put a beacon or add a sea lantern or anything like that. Here, that's too much. That would be redundant. So here, there you go. So next design. This one's a little bit more fancy, so let's start this slow. Let's actually do this one in real time. I won't speed this one up for you. Here, let's see. Let's just put one there. This is the same design that I did in my garage, if you guys can remember. But I have some cool designs like this too throughout the neighborhood, which is just awesome. I mean, it's one of my favorite things, and I mean, you can really play around with it as much as you want. So look, put stairs on the side like that. Put stairs on the side like that. And then either put a full block right there of whatever you want, and then also another stair. It just depends on whatever the theme of your house or cool design is. I mean, guys, please send me videos or whatever you have of it. I hope I'm not going too fast on this tutorial, but I mean, you know, you could slow it down a little bit, or you could take screenshots of it, or you could just send me a message like how you guys been doing it, just asking me for advice or different things that I might have gone through too fast, or maybe things that you didn't understand. That's cool too. Let's do something different. Let's see here. Let's add these little these iron trap doors right there. And look at that. Matter of fact, let's throw another one down right now just to show the world that we know what we're doing. We could do it again if we want to. We could fill this whole room up with this type of lighting design if we want to. So let's just show them. We created this together, so let's make another one together. Boom, 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 boom. Let me knock this out of the way just for design, just to show you guys. Bow, bow. And then I'm gonna do that. Hold on, we're not done here. Now, the thing that's cool about this is you could use any kind of half slab you want, and you can make it either zigzag, or you can put any kind of design you want, and that would be your living room. But look at that, we did that together. Look how cool that looks. Look at that. Now let's walk into actually, we're not going to walk into the next room. Let me show you another lighting design. This is something that you could do too. I mean, like I said, try to use some of your bushes. Bushes do give you life and light. And then what you could do on top of your beacon or a sea lantern is put a half slab on there. This is the upstairs design, but I mean, you can see how I'm walking through this hallway right here, the staircase. I did the same thing for those beacons, those lightings. Just put bushes around it, and then on top of it, you could put a half slab. Let's go into this room right here. A lot of people like to use elevated or higher room counts. I do it a lot too. I think it's beautiful, but this is just some things that you can use. You can use this design right here, either if you're using a castle, or if you're using one of those big buildings, or medieval kind of a build, and then just throw it down like that. Look, I'm even doing a different one. Let's throw some trap doors on the ears. I'm trying to give you guys as many cool ideas for lighting as possible. This video is just based off of lighting and different designs for that, you know. And then on the other video, on this Barbie doll Ken house, we'll add different things in here, like either a kitchen or furniture for living room, TV, whatever you guys want. I mean, just put in the comments. You know me, guys. I always reply to you guys, so you guys could just tell me what you guys would like to see on a tutorial, and we'll just try to snap it together. So on that last one, you can see there where I just threw that down quick, but you could put signs on there like I always show you. This one right here, we're going to make more of a modern chandelier. This is one of my favorite designs. I really like this one. Here you could just punch through with a, what are those called? Fences? Are those stone fences, or are those stone, I consider them fences. Yeah. And then look at this. You could grab any kind of stair you want and just put it on there like that. At least if you use the sea lantern, you don't have to click in, and you don't have to actually because you know, if you're using a beacon, it's going to be hard, because they're going to ask you to basically type into it, or you can't actually place a block onto it unless you're clicking in. So look at that design. I mean, imagine if the one behind it, you can see where it is the one with the quartz. So I mean, you could just do any kind of design like that you want. Switch it up. Look at this toy model car, the classic that's in the garage, and you can just see I also use the designs there for the glow stones, where I put the trap doors on the ears. This right here, I'm going to make a I'm going to make a glass chandelier. Classic beautiful classic chandelier, just something. I mean, chandeliers I love building because you can't go wrong with it. Look, I'm going to show you how you can't go wrong. You just do it on all 4 sides right there. Start with a glass pane on 4 sides, and then glass pane underneath of your glow, whatever you're going to use, and you just go on all 4 sides like that. It's like a domino. You just go on all 4 sides. You know, just keep watching the video or take screenshots just so you can get different ideas. Really, like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just throwing things to the wind. And the thing with Minecraft is when you throw things to the wind and just have fun with it, it always works out. I promise you it always works out. It is going to work out. So look at this. Look at the chandelier that we just threw together real quick. I mean, who's going to tell you that doesn't look good if you throw that in your house? I know we threw that together right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the new series of the tutorial. Put a like, subscribe, or even comment what you guys didn't like. You know me, I'm going to reply to each one of you guys. I'll see you on the next one.